When I went live on Friday with when I went live on Friday with the website, guys, holy moly. We talking about I would I wouldn't have known. Listen, this is the thing though. Here's the catch. I wouldn't have known how far I had to go had I not gone live and you guys hadn't helped me with it because you guys actually worked out all the bugs for me. You guys actually using the channel worked out all the bugs for me. Um, so I want to thank you guys, man. All you guys out there, man. I want to thank all you guys out there. You guys really, you guys really helped me work out the bugs because the channel's coming along great. Um, the channel is coming along great. Uh, we listen, listen, man. Oh man. Everybody hit that like button, man. As you get in here, man, hit that like button for me, please. Um, dog, I'm telling you, man, I've been working on this site for so long. I've been working on this site all day, again. And we won't go to the website again for this in a little bit, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna shut things down on here on YouTube, and we're gonna go back to the site in a little bit. But for right now, I'm just happy that I got some things accomplished, and I got some things. I made some headway with the with some of the things. The super chat works now. I'm happy that the super chat works now. That makes me happy. That makes me happy that it works the way I wanted it to work, where it pops up on the screen, it pops up in the chat, like on YouTube. I'm happy about that, and it took all day. It took all damn day to get that, man. It took all damn day to figure that out. Yeah, we're gonna get into that, man. We're gonna get into all of that, man. We're gonna get into all of that. let's start, man. Let's get into all this. I wonder if they're going to talk about this on social on not on social media, but on uh on ESPN. I wonder if they're going to talk about this guy. Um, but yeah, right now, before we get into all that, man, we just gonna warm it up. We just gonna warm it up with a little crime, man. You know how we do. We gonna warm it up with a little crime. Don't worry about it.
Breaking news, a new video shows an out-of-control box truck crashing into a parked car in Midtown, sending it into a crowd of pedestrians on the sidewalk. In all, 10 people are hurt. Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles is live at the scene with the very latest. Darla.
Liz, let me give you a live look at what you can see right now on West 30th and 8th Avenue here in Midtown. Traffic has resumed moving, but you can see here to the right of the screen, this was the unoccupied work van that was struck. And if you look further ahead beyond the traffic light, you can see the Ryder box truck that hit this van. I want to go straight to surveillance video because that really shows you what happened earlier. You can see that this white box truck, this work van, industrial commercial small vehicle, it was parked on the side of the street when the Ryder box truck just smashed into the left rear end of the truck. You can see there were about 4 people on the sidewalk at the time. You see some of the pedestrians moving out of the way, running out of the way, and then you see the Ryder box truck kind of stopping beyond the traffic light because they were injured as well. So this all began to unfold just before 4 o'clock.
Hey, not for nothing, it's a slow day in New York. It's a slow news day in New York, Jack. Listen, it's a slow news day in New York. At least I think so. We'll get into it. We'll see, man. I don't know, man. It looked like they. This is like the equivalent of a cat stuck in a tree. This is the equivalent of a cat stuck in a tree. The New York equivalent. So I don't know, man. It feels like a slow news day in the Big Apple. Press 1.
This afternoon, where again this Ryder box truck traveling northbound on 8th Avenue swerved out of control, hit a parked vehicle. In total, 8 people were transported to Bellevue, all 9 life-threatening injuries, and 2 of the people who were transported were occupants of the Ryder truck that caused this accident.
All of a sudden we hear smash. My mom's looking this way. She sees the initial part, and I see the truck coming because they didn't stop. They were going probably at least 50 miles per hour and still going and trying to go after they smashed the whole front end of the truck. I saw the woman, she was laying down. She basically got smashed up against this, thrown against the wall, and then she was just sitting there for a while. And some people ran over there and people were helping her. She's making sure she sat up.
So that woman was one of those taken to Bellevue with non-life-threatening injuries. I just spoke to another witness who said she was able to respond, was relatively alert after being thrown against the wall here. This is a City of New York Human Resources Administration building, pretty solid, older infrastructure that she was slammed against. You can even see in that surveillance video earlier where the box van was struck the smaller truck and it traveled about 30 feet in advance. This obviously could have been a lot worse, but right now traffic is moving, but it is snarled as a result of these streets being shut down for so long. I can also say again that the driver of that box van stayed at the scene, and right now the NYPD does not suspect any criminality. For now, reporting live in Midtown, Darla Miles, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Mm.
leading the way with breaking news.
All right, our lead story tonight, and a lot happening on this here, even in the last couple of minutes. We're going to get to all of it. Is Cincinnati's police chief in or out? Getting some clarity. It's a question we've been asking top leaders here in the city for nearly a week.
Get her old ass the hell out of here. And all them other old bitches. Get all of them out of here, man. We need to clean house on these old 70-year-old fucking female police chiefs. Press 1. Get her out of there.
We have yet to get clear answers. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Mike Dargis.
And good evening to you. I'm Cherie Palello. Frustrations are mounting over the uncertainty of the police department and also the safety of our city. That's been the key behind all of this. Late this afternoon, we are getting word there's going to be some sort of update tomorrow morning, and Danielle Dindak is going to be has more of that information. Danielle, you're just getting word that the chief right now is on leave?
Yeah, Sheree, literally, with just the last few minutes, I finally got confirmation from the FOP president that Chief Fiji has been placed on administrative leave, and Assistant Chief Henny is now stepping in for her as chief while she is on administrative leave. Now, also within the last hour, I also got word from the attorney that is representing her that there is going to be a press conference tomorrow on where she stands currently within the city. Now, I like to stress, so we got word from the FOP president. We also heard from her attorney, but we have yet to get any type of word from City Hall. Take a listen to the closest thing we got to that today.
I do not have any updates on the issue with the police chief. I know that I believe I expressed the sentiment of all my colleagues that we are hopeful for a quick resolution to the situation that would be in the best interest of the city and Chief Fiji.
Chief Fiji has been on the force for more than 30 years and was the first woman to be sworn in as chief. Last week, Mayor Aftab Purival told me his confidence in the chief has changed due to the ongoing violence in the city. On Friday, I got confirmation Fiji hired an employment attorney, Stephen Im. He's the same attorney that represents former Fire Chief Michael Washington. He was fired in 2024 by the city manager because of concerns of workplace culture within the department. Since then,
they fired the brother. That's interesting that the mayor says he doesn't have any confidence in the police chief because of the violence. Because of the violence that's going on in their city. Well, Mr. Mayor, I know somebody who could fix your violence problem like that, and they're not a police chief. They could fix it just like that. Everyone hit the like button, man. Support the channel, man. Take the challenge. You can still support the channel. You can even go over to the website, Ock Nation News, and support the channel over there. You can support the channel on Ock Nation News. Things are working over there, man. More things are working than worked before. OckNationNews.com. We got the website rolling better today than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was. You guys will see it when I switch over there. When I switch the live stream over there. But I want you all guys to open up a browser with Ock Nation. I want you guys to open up a browser with OckNationNews.com in it. I want you guys to open up a browser. You know what I mean? So that we can so that it'll be a seamless transition when we move over to the website in a little bit. It won't be nobody left behind. I don't want anybody left behind. I want all you guys to be with us when we go over there. I don't want anybody to be left behind. Links is in the description box. I'm about to put the link in a pinned comment in the chat. Yeah. Let me see. Let me do that right this second. Bada bing. Bada boom. Here we go. Yeah, so everybody open up another browser with ocnationnews.com. That's the website where we're live streaming there right now. We're actually live streaming there right this second. Simulcasting right this second. But I'm going to shut this stream on YouTube down, YouTube and X, and we're going to go over there to finish the show off in a little bit. So yeah, let's see what else is going on with this. So this, yeah, get her out of here. Get this chick out of here. We get her out of there.
All right, Katie, thank you so much. The man who admitted he shot 2 people on Fountain Square has turned himself over to police. Now, the shooting was caught on security video. Many of us have seen it, and he was in court today to face those charges.
But his attorney is saying that this is not what it seems to be on the surface. WLWT News 5's Brian Hamrick is live for us with this story. Brian.
Yeah, well, the man admits he pulled the trigger. His attorney said so in court today. So it's not a matter if they got the right guy. It's a matter whether or not he was justified.
Ferguson's first case.
Shaquille Ferguson, 24, appeared in court for arraignment this morning, turned himself over to police last night. He's charged with felonious assault, improper discharge of a firearm, and having weapons under disability, which means he was already ordered not to have a gun. The Fountain Square shooting was caught on security video outside the City Bird. Ferguson hit 2 people. Both survived, but this wasn't his first accusation of firing off a gun under disability, which means he was already ordered not to have a gun.
This is the problem with constitutional and permitless carry. You see, his boy is already pointing at something. There's already been another altercation with some sons, right? In public spaces, you rarely see Asian people who are, let's just say, Second Amendment legal carriers shooting at each other. Even blacks who have legal permits to carry guns, even though more than other races, they rarely shoot at each other. This permitless carry, this constitutional carry shit, it just, sons don't register it like you. Sons register it as like, yo, I wish a nigga would. Press 1. Sons register permitless carry and constitutional carry of firearms like, I wish a nigga would. I dare a nigga to look at me funny. I dare a nigga to say something. I dare a nigga to say something. A son got a chip on his shoulder when he carrying a gun. A son man has a chip on his shoulder when he's carrying a gun. He can't wait to pull that shit out and shoot somebody. No, I get you, but less of them When you have permit carry, your town is not rife with niggas running around. I do hope we agree with this. We do agree with this, Dark Kent, that in a town where there's permitless carry, every nigga and their mama's got a gun. And in the town where you have to have a permit to carry, only the hardcore thugs and the gangbangers are carrying guns. And they're not just all downtown and shit, walking around with Dracos downtown at the fucking county fair. You do know the difference, right? Let's be genuine. Be genuine, man. Don't be disingenuous, man. Don't be disingenuous, man. You said you live in Georgia and before permitless carry? Okay. All right. But I bet now it's more. The police could at least say something to that kid. The police could have at least said something to that kid. Now they can't even say nothing to that kid. Shout out to Baila Con Latinas. He says, I asked what you used to create your website on Super Chat, the website last night. Okay, what did I use? I used Base 44. There's several. There's Emergent US and there's Base 44. It's several AI software platforms that help you build your dream, whatever you want, whatever it is that you want to build. It doesn't have to be a website. It could be a video game. And all the coding and all the stuff that you need and all the auxiliary websites that you need to link into your website. Like I needed to get Stripe because Stripe is the best, most secure credit card processor, right? I could have gotten other ones that were less secure for cheaper, but I got the best one, and they link all of that stuff up for you. They show you how to link it all to your stuff so that you can, be official. So that's what you know what I mean? And there's other sites like you can on my site you can type in your information if you want notifications every time I go live, right? So like if you want notifications every time I go live, you can sign up for that. Okay? Let me just show you something right quick. Not to get too far off. Not just to get too far off, but I'm so happy that my site is I'm building it. Like I just did a test super chat and it showed up. And it showed up in the chat. I just did a test super chat and it showed up in the chat. Okay? I just did a test super chat and it showed up in the chat just to make sure the super chat system was working. But like I was saying, as far as notify me, right? If you wanna get notifications whenever I go live, it'll just send you a notification. All you have to do is type in your information, Blase here, and then press notify me, right? Boom. Boom, just like that, right? but I needed an auxiliary site to handle all of that, right? So I had to go get the best site that handles that, where your information is secure, where nobody can get your information, where nobody can, get your information and start sending you their bullshit, where nobody can, start, use your information to like send you bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like put you on list and start spamming you shit. So it's not just the AI generator, but it's that helps you build your site, but it's also the auxiliary sites that you get to supplement that stuff. And you got to, and I chose to work with the best because I wanted everything to be top notch. So yeah, you can go to my website and you can sign up, and you'll never miss a stream. You can sign up for text or email or both. You don't have to worry about YouTube notifications, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I just want to, you asked me about that bylaw home to Latinas. Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, it's if you ever want to chat with me, I can chat with you in the Discord. Just send me a message in the Discord on the site. Go to community and just general chat, and then just send me a message and we can chat over about that in the Discord, because we also have a Discord where we can chat 24/7. But back to this, Cincinnati, man. Salute to everybody out there, man. Hit the like button. Support the channel, PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, whatever. Appreciate you guys. I've been, if it seemed like I ain't been going live a lot this past week, I had to dedicate this week to that, man. I had to dedicate these last 7-8 days to this, man, because this is the future, man. Having your own platform, still staying on the big boy platform, but having your own platform is the future. And, it gives you so much freedom. And it helps you grow your own nation, your own community.
Charged with felonious assault, improper discharge of a firearm, and having weapons under disability, which means he was already ordered not to have a gun. The Fountain Square shooting was caught on security video outside the City Bird. Ferguson hit 2 people. Both survived, but this wasn't his first accusation of firing off a gun. He was already wanted by police for an incident in Northside on Spring Grove Avenue, where a man was shot and injured. Now, that was October 11th. October 13th was Fountain Square. Add to that a charge in...
Yo, this nigga shot somebody on the 11th and the 13th. Yo, this is what I'm talking about. This is how these niggas are. When they get guns, it's to shoot people. The gun is not to be like, all right, just in case anything happens, I'm walking to my car and some guys follow me to my car and start attacking me, then I'll pull out at the last second. No. This is if some guys is looking from fucking 500 feet away and I don't like the way they look and I'm just going to fire in their direction. Press 1. Salute to Boy Kachina, man. Boy Kachina says, will we have an Elon hour on the new website to expose the billions in fake space spending? I'm there anyway. Congratulations on it, Ak. You know I'm against the tube. Hey, listen. Boy Kachina, if you want to talk about the billions in fake spending that NASA and SpaceX are doing, I'm down for that. And we can definitely do that on the website. Just bring it up. Just come to the website and bring it up. Okay? And we want to talk about it, man. That website is for the people. All the conversations. The Juice Crew conversations that we can't have here. I'm talking about you can get as racist, as anti-Semitic as you want.
Off a gun. He was already wanted by police for an incident in Northside on Spring Grove Avenue, where a man was shot and injured. Now, that was October 11th. October 13th was Fountain Square. Add to that a charge in July for an attack on a Metro bus where he pistol whipped a victim. He pleaded to that assault charge. There was a debate over bond today.
The defendant is demonstrating his violent proclivities consistently over a period of several years.
This case is a case of self-defense. I know it happened on Fountain Square, the cherry jewel of Cincinnati, but that is not a factor in Ohio Revised Code regarding sentencing.
Yeah, so his attorney, Clyde Bennett, is claiming this is going to be a self-defense case. Now, the judge, Jackie Giannacchio, she gave him a $2.6 million bond, one of the higher bonds we've seen here in a while. Reporting live, Brian Hamrick, WLWT News 5.
Yeah, we'll continue to follow this story. Brian, thank you. So in the wake
I can only imagine how traumatized she is.
Former NFL player dies after he allegedly broke into a home in Oakland. Good afternoon, I'm Ama Dates.
He what? He what? Because BLM is very mad about this.
Player dies after he allegedly broke into a home in Oakland. Good afternoon, I'm Ama Dates.
And I'm Karina Nova. Now to that breaking news update. Former NFL player Doug Martin died in Oakland police custody over the weekend.
Police say before the 36-year-old died, he was involved in a break-in at a home, then a struggle with officers trying to detain him. ABC 7 News reporter Cornell
broke into a home and then involved in a struggle with officers trying to detain him. So it's not poverty, though. It's not poverty. At least it's not poverty. It's not poverty. Okay? This nigga played in the NFL.
Bernard has new details in the case.
I have never seen such an enormous amount of police presence.
Lynn Belmont from Oakland is.
And you would think this fucking woman would be happy. You should be happy about that, you fucking old geezer. You know she's a fucking libtard. You know she's a liberal. She's just fucking Oakland, the Bay Area. You know she's like, why did it take so many police? Because that's how many it took. He's a football player. He's a football player. If you can't, did you see how hard it is? Do you see how hard it is for cops to get the cuffs on a black woman? Some 5'1", 120-pound black woman? It take like 3 or 4 cops to get the cuffs on a black woman if she don't want to go. This guy's a football player. He was a good one too. That's why there was so many police in your neighborhood. I wish you would have broken her house. Press 1.
I have never seen such an enormous amount of police presence.
Lynn Belmont from Oakland is talking about an incident which happened early Saturday morning, a break-in at her neighbor's house on Ettrick Street. Belmont says the homeowner was terrified about the intruder.
To be violated like that and awakened out of a deep sleep, I can only imagine how traumatized she is.
Oakland police say the suspect was 36-year-old Doug Martin of Stockton, a former All-Pro running back for the Oakland Raiders and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Martin died a short time after police arrived at the home. In a statement, The OPD says prior to his death, Martin was involved in a break-in at a residence in Oakland. While responding officers were attempting to detain him, a brief struggle occurred. After being taken into custody, Martin became unresponsive. Paramedics responded to the scene, provided medical aid, and transported Martin to a local hospital where he later died.
Cardiac respiratory arrest, not breathing at all.
It's unclear what caused the medical emergency. Belmont says Martin was staying at his family's home on the same street. Relatives told her the former NFL player struggled with health issues.
I knew that he was mentally challenged. That's all I knew.
Martin's family releasing this statement. It is with great sadness to inform you all that Doug Martin passed away Saturday morning. Cause of death is currently unconfirmed. Please respect our privacy at this time. Doug Martin, who was born in Oakland, spent 6 of his 7 NFL seasons playing for Tampa Bay, where he was a fan favorite. At just 5'9", he earned the nickname Muscle Hamster. In 2018, he finished his career with the Oakland Raiders for 1 season. Oakland Mayor Barbara Lee said, "We mourn the loss of Doug Martin, an Oaklander who had a distinguished NFL career and tragically passed away Saturday morning." OPD says the officers involved in the incident have been placed on paid administrative leave. In Oakland, Cornell Bernard, ABC 7 News.
ABC 7 News Sports Director Larry Beal continues our team coverage.
Yeah, he joins us now with more about Doug Martin's time in the NFL. Larry?
Karina, Doug Martin was born in Oakland, grew up in Stockton, attended St. Mary's High School. In addition to playing football, Martin was a track star and went to Boise State University. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers took Martin with the 31st pick in the first round of the 2012 NFL Draft. Now, Martin, as Cornell mentioned, was small by NFL standards, only 5'9", a stocky 210 pounds, and that was why he earned that unique nickname of the Muscle Hamster. A 2-time Pro Bowl selection, Martin ran for a franchise record 251 yards in just 1 game, and later would sign a 5-year, $35 million contract extension with Tampa Bay, but he ended up being released by the Bucs in 2018, spent the rest of the next season with the Raiders, but got hurt the following year, and that ended his NFL career. The Buccaneers released the following statement saying, "We are deeply saddened to learn of the sudden and unexpected passing of Doug Martin. From his record-setting rookie season in 2012 to his multiple Pro Bowl selections during his 6 seasons as a Buccaneer, Doug made a lasting impact on our franchise. He was a fan favorite during his time in Tampa Bay, was honored as one of the top 50 Buccaneers of all time for his numerous achievements. We extend our heartfelt condolences to his family, friends, and everyone whom Doug touched throughout his life." The president of St. Mary's High School in Stockton, Martin's alma mater, says Martin's dedication, humility, and leadership left a lasting impact on his teammates, coaches, and the entire school community, adding he will always be remembered as a valued member of the St. Mary's family. Karina.
All right, Larry, thanks so much.
So what led to his death? Among the questions tonight after the high-profile in-custody death of a former football player in Oakland. Doug Martin played football for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Raiders. He died shortly after officers took him into custody. All of this happening after a reported break-in in a home in Oakland Hills over the weekend. As NBC Bay Area's Relina Jones tells us, police say the former All-Pro running back suffered some sort of an emergency medical.
Yeah, man, poor guy. Think about this, man. I mean, who hasn't broken into someone's house before, right? So you break into somebody's house, right? And then you get a medical emergency, and then the cops want to make a big fucking deal about it. They want to make a big fucking deal about the fact that you've broken into somebody else's house. Like, hey, he's having a medical emergency, man. Cops are, we need to defund the police, man. We need to just get rid of all police, man. Press 1. Press 1.
weekend. As NBC Bay Area's Relina Jones tells us, police say the former All-Pro running back suffered some sort of an emergency medical.
I have never seen such an enormous amount of police presence.
Lynn Belmont says she woke up Saturday morning to a massive police response outside her home on Outrage Street, telling us her friend and neighbor's house was broken into around 4 a.m.
To be violated like that and awakened out of a deep sleep, I can only imagine how traumatized she is.
Oakland police say they found 36-year-old Doug Martin inside the home. Investigators say after a brief struggle, the former All-Pro running back was detained, then became unresponsive while in custody at the scene. He died a short time later at a nearby hospital. Belmont says Martin's family also lives nearby and told her he had been struggling with mental health.
I don't think it.
Okay, so his family lives nearby. Okay. See, of course, that's the goddamn poverty. So his family lived nearby. Okay. So he probably was just wandering around the neighborhood, you know, high or whatever was going on with him, whether he was high or whether he was having a mental episode. Breaks in this woman's house. But no, well, they actually said he had an episode after he broke in the house, which, listen, y'all can clean that up now. Y'all need to clean that up. Which one is it? Did he break into the house and then have a mental episode? Because that's what y'all been saying. So the break-in had nothing to do with the mental episode.
Anybody knew the young man had a mental condition? If they had, my hope would be that someone as a mental health professional.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Press 1. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. THEE. Shut the fuck up. These situations are like, yo, you can't even, these situations are so, everyone is different. There are no two that are alike. And we can see that just from watching body cams. We've seen that from watching the body cams. No, there's no training for this shit. No two are alike. There aren't two of them that are the exact same. No two interactions with a normal citizen. No two interactions with a perfectly sane citizen are alike. Press 1. No two interactions with perfectly sane citizens are alike. Regular schmedegular Joe Blow. Salute. Christy, I'm working on getting your membership. Thank you for all your support on the website. I figured out how to do it. I'm gonna have to either manually plug it in, but I'm working on that actually right this second on getting all you guys who have bought memberships at the channel, because prior to today, I got it working, but everybody who donated on the other channel prior to today, I have to go back and manually put in your memberships. But anybody who does it going forward, I fixed it. So everything is fixed on the other site. But unfortunately, the people that already bought memberships over there, I have to manually plug them in now. And I'm in the process of doing that now. But thank you very much, Christy Webster, a.k.a. Michael Babe Ruth Jordan, the GOAT, supporting the channel once again. If no two interactions that we've seen in the thousands of body cams that collectively we've all watched, then there's no fucking way any amount of training will help you when you're dealing with a fucking crazy ass football player. Somebody who squats 500 pounds and shit. Bench presses 400 pounds. And now he's fucking nuts. And he's broken into some old lady's house. And you got to show up on the scene and think about all this bullshit that this bitch is talking about.
Struggling with mental health.
I don't think anybody knew the young man had a mental condition. If they had, my hope would be that someone as a mental health professional would be called as well.
It's a tragedy. I mean, if you look at it on all different levels.
NBC Bay Area has confirmed a family member of Martin's lives a few houses down from the scene. His family has asked for privacy. Councilmember Ken Houston represents the district where it happened.
What was his mental condition that made him do something abnormal, right? We have to, like I said again, we have to just wait for the police to do their investigation.
Martin was born in Oakland and raised in Stockton, where his mother served as vice mayor and deputy district attorney for San Joaquin County.
So his mother was the vice mayor and the deputy district attorney. So he comes from a good home, man. They didn't really say anything about his dad, but maybe his dad was just, a regular, probably worked at, a regular job or something. But his mom worked a very, high profile job in the area. He went to college. He made it to the NFL. He had a great career. I mean, he had a solid career. 84 games, 5,000 yards. I mean, that's awesome, man. His life was a success, man. It was short, but it was successful. This dude is in no way a failure. His life was a success. It was just short.
The former first-round pick played 6 seasons with the Buccaneers before finishing his career with the Raiders. Tributes have poured in from around the league, the Bucs calling him a fan favorite who left a lasting impact. Mayor Barbara Lee's office released a statement saying, in part, we mourn the loss of Doug Martin, an Oaklander who had a distinguished NFL career. Our condolences are with his family and loved ones. The cause of death has not been released. The officers involved have been placed on.
Well, listen. If he was struck, a lot of football players struggle with mental illness. I mean, I don't know how real CTE is. I don't know how real CTE is. You know what I mean? But they have diagnosed it, and they have put it in the medical book, CTE. Now, I don't know how different guys, of course, different guys going to have a different severities of it. It's going to affect people differently. Some guys are not going to have any effects. Some guys are going to have mild effects. Some guys are going to have severe effects. But this is not the first football player that we've seen, fucking act like a nut, okay? Football players kind of go out sad a lot. You know what I mean? They go out sad a lot. This is a common thing for football players. Okay? He says CTE plus Sun DNA. Yeah. When you add in the Sun DNA and the CTE, I mean, listen, you play your sport and it comes with that. Part of your sport, you gonna hit your head a lot. You're gonna hit your head a lot, okay? And it happens, man. And it affected him. It may come out that this affected him, or it may be something else. It may just have been another mental illness. He could have been, dealing with some other mental shit, but whatever it was. He was dealing with it, and he crashed out, and he's dead. But his life, he wasn't like a problem throughout life. This guy wasn't like Antonio Brown or some shit. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like a problem child. This guy was not a problem child throughout his life. You know what I'm saying? He was well respected, well liked, and he was not a problem child. That's why I say his life was not a failure. It wasn't like he was just fucking up the whole time. This caught everybody by surprise.
Was born in Oakland and raised in Stockton, where his mother served as vice mayor and deputy district attorney for San Joaquin County. The former first-round pick played 6 seasons with the Buccaneers before finishing his career with the Raiders. Tributes have poured in from around the league, the Bucs calling him a fan favorite who left a lasting impact. Mayor Barbara Lee's office released a statement saying, in part, we mourn the loss of Doug Martin, an Oaklander who had a distinguished NFL career. Our condolences are with his family and loved ones. A cause of death has not been released. The officers involved have been placed on paid administrative leave per department policy while the death is being investigated. In Oakland, Felina Jones, NBC Bay.
Yeah, man. Let's go to X, man, because I know they were talking about this on X earlier, man. Salute to Deluxe 247, aka Cal Ripken, aka the real MVP, coming through once again. I'm gonna me a haircut tomorrow. I really want to go get me a haircut tomorrow, man. I really do. Hopefully, I can find the time to get a haircut tomorrow. Salute to my man Eric S, man. Eric S. And listen, he was a hell of a ball player, man. This dude was a hell of a ball player. Let's not forget about that. Like, he wasn't the greatest running back in NFL history, but man, he was a hell of a ball player.
Here's Martin, straight ahead, Doug Martin. And Doug Martin is going to score in his hometown. Secondary.
And watch the burst. First of all, the vision, then he hides back there. Remember, he's only 5'9", and then once he gets out there, pure speed, outrunning Tyvon Branch, who can get it himself. That's outstanding running. We saw him bust out versus Minnesota last week. His head coach challenged him, can you do it consistently?
Now to 9 from the 33. They go to Martin. Martin off the left side, breaks a tackle, and here's Martin again. Inside the 20. And Martin will get in for the touchdown. The first one was 45 yards. This one's...
That guy's dead too. Vincent Jackson, he died too. A lot of football players, there have been 5 guys on this team right here that you see on the field. Not these 5 guys, but 5 guys on this team are dead now. And none of them fucking died normal ways. They all died in like crazy ways.
67 for Doug Martin. The career mark.
You look at this last run, again, right up the middle. Missed tackles by the Oakland Raiders, and this guy, Doug Martin, he'll make you pay when you miss a tackle because he can go the distance.
Gained 143 yards on 9 carries in the third quarter. Picks up where he left off. Breaks a tackle. Trying to outrace the defender, and he will.
Yeah, man, he was good. He was a hell of a ball player, man. Hell of a ball player. Yeah, he wasn't a bad ball player. You know listen, he only played 84 games. But he had 5,000 yards. That's a lot of fucking yards for 84 games, man. Prior to his death, Martin was involved in a break-in at a residence in Oakland. While responding, officers were attempting to detain him. A brief struggle occurred. After being taken into custody, Martin became unresponsive. Paramedics responded to the scene, provided medical aid, and transported Martin to a local hospital where he later died. When people say defund the police, this is literally why. Doug Martin was having a mental health crisis, and his family called the police looking for help, and they killed him. Oh, man. I tell you, man, oh, man. Shout out to my man, Raw Rodriguez coming through once again. Salute to you. Yeah, he may have had, he may have been hopped up on something. And then the struggle, those police officers who killed Doug Martin need to resign immediately. It was just a casual B&E. No need to restrain the man. So Doug Martin tried to rob a home, got caught, got injured, fought police when they arrived, and then died somehow with no shots fired. Insane incident. Yeah. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen on timeline. Read up on the story, Justice for Doug Martin. This guy broke into a house, then had an altercation with police and died. Could the police be at fault? Very high possibility. Would he have died if he didn't break into a house? Absolutely not. This is 4:15. Jesus Christ. 4:15 in the morning. Shit. That nigga broke. Damn, man. That's fucked up, man. Jeez. That sucks, man. I ain't gonna lie, that sucks, man. Man. Doug Martin, man. What's your best number? Damn. Let's see what else is going on in the Bay, man. In the Bay, we may get back to Doug Martin later if we get any new news on that, man. Let's see what else is going on in the Bay Area, man, while we out here, man. Everyone hit the like button. And Everyone, open up another browser with the ocnationnews.com. The link is in the description box. The link is in the pinned comment in the chat. Open up another browser with ocnationnews.com. Okay? We'll be going over here shortly. Maybe 30 minutes. Maybe 30 minutes we'll go over here. Maybe let's just say 1:30. We'll be going over here. I'll be shutting this down on YouTube, and we'll be going to ocnationnews.com to finish the show there. So everyone open up another browser, another tab. Everyone open up another tab and have ocnationnews.com. The website, and go to the live stream page. That's where you watch what we're simulcasting here right now. Yeah, excited delirium. I haven't heard that term in a while, man. That's crazy. That shows you how crazy that George Floyd situation was. I have not heard excited delirium since George Floyd. How about you guys? Who here has heard that word since George Floyd? That term. Has anybody here heard that term since George Floyd? Because I haven't. Whoever just mentioned that in the chat. Yeah, Roger W. That's the first time I'd heard that term since Floyd. That's crazy. Excited delirium. No spaces. ocnationnews.com, one word. Link is in the description box and in a pinned comment in the chat. I'll put it down again. I'll put it down again. I'll put it in the chat again, man, so you guys can easily access it, man. I haven't heard that term, excited delirium. Wow. Let's see. Ugh.
A well-known and much-loved Oakland restaurant has once again been hit by burglars the 5th time since 2023, and the owners say it is hurting business. The latest crime was all captured on surveillance video. As NBC Bay Area's Tom Jensen reports, the would-be thieves once again got away with nothing, but left behind some very pricey damage.
Surveillance video shows 3 men in hoodies approach the front door of Everett and Jones Barbecue on MacArthur Boulevard. Moments later, the sights and sounds of a burglary in progress. It's the second break-in at this Everett and Jones store since July, and the company is no stranger to the early morning burglaries.
She got Joy Reid tooth, man. She watched too much MSNBC, man. That's what happens when you watch that much MSNBC. You get Joy Reid tooth. Stop watching that bullshit, man. That tooth dangerous, boy. Whoo. Could you imagine getting some? God, dog. Could you imagine getting some? Lord have mercy. And look at that tooth, man. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. Where is that? Where that tooth at, man? Now that, God damn. No thanks, baby. Nah, baby, I ain't gonna be able to do. Think about it, like she'll make you pass. Think about how crazy you got to be for you to make a brother pass on that. She'll make a brother pass on that. She'll make a brother say, "Whoa, baby, we moving too fast. Slow down, baby, we moving too fast. I want to get to know you better. I want to see if you want. I want to let's get to know each other better." That too dangerous, bro. Yeah, hey, that's a rogue. That's a rogue tooth. Bad tooth, man. Bad tooth. Bad tooth. Bad tooth.
Break-in at this Everett & Jones store since July, and the company is no stranger to the early morning burglaries.
Our Broadway store just got burglarized.
That was just last month.
What happened to black businesses, man? Support black businesses, man. Blackity black, 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 black. Support black business. Who remember during the riots? Some businesses was boarding up when all the businesses was boarding up because they knew the rioters were going to come through, and some of them put on don't loot. This is a black business. Don't loot this one. This is a black business.
And add all that to the 2 break-ins that happened in 2023, just as they celebrated 50 years in business, making them one of
Black History 365. Oh, God. You niggas are awful, man. Yeah, the service in there is probably awful. God, dog. The service is probably awful. None of these girls probably ever got a tip before. You come in there and you leave a $5 tip on a $200 bill. The waitress will probably give you her phone number.
business, making them one of Oakland's oldest black-owned restaurants. Scenes just like the ones caught on surveillance video this time.
And breaking in and jumping over the counter and trying to see if we have money in our drawer, which we don't keep money. And they took it and threw it to the ground and just ran out.
A crime the owners have seen play out over and over like a very expensive broken record.
It's getting costly. It's taking, we're having to cut hours because we're slow as it is.
Let me see if I can catch it, man. Let me see if I can catch that rug.
We're slow.
Yo, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. Yeah. I gotta ask the fellas this, man. I gotta ask the fellas, man. Let me 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 ask the fellas, man, this question, man. Let me see. Yeah. Duh. Hey, fellas, take that poll, man. Fellas, take that poll, man. Take the poll, fellas. Every dude take the poll, man. Every dude take the poll, man. Every dude take that poll, man. Every dude take that poll. Yo, y'all, a lot of y'all are living dangerously, man. A lot of y'all some risk takers, man. Y'all are some risk takers, man. We got a risk taking bunch here, man. Yo, y'all are some risk takers, man. Now ain't nobody. She's serviceable. She's passable. Don't get me wrong. But that thing, whew, good Lord. That's a deal breaker, man. He said call that joint a hole punch. Jesus Christ. Yikes. Take the poll. Everybody take the poll, man. Oh, man. We got some dudes living risky on this end, man. Jeez. Only 59% say no. That's crazy. This is at least an 80-20 issue, man. God, dog. He said, I still hit, but them teeth ain't going nowhere near my man. It's only one of them, man. That's the thing about it. It's only one of them. The rest of them fine, man. That one teeth giving the rest of her teeth a bad name, man. As a black man, I understand that, man. Our brothers going out here acting crazy, carjacking people, and people look at me crazy. That's the same thing with her teeth, man. That one tooth got all the other teeth looking bad, man. Yeah. He said, why not remove it? Yeah, man. Like, You got money. Don't try to tell me these break-ins you can't do it because these break-ins, man. If that's the case, we need to catch these guys, man. If these break-ins are stopping her from fixing that tooth, man, we need to send in the National Guard just to find these guys, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, man. I told you sons ruin everything, man. Everybody hit that like button, too. They ruin everything. Yeah, man. Jesus Christ. That thing is rogue, man. Jesus Christ. She'll put a groove in your shit, man. God dang, man. Damn, man. Holy moly. Yeah, but this is only, listen, 60, it's only 65% said they wouldn't. That's crazy. Yo, if she do everything perfectly, this dude says it's all over if she bites. Listen, let me tell you something, man. It's all over if she do everything perfectly. Listen, if she does everything perfectly, I'm talking about 1,000% perfectly, it's still all over, man. Press 1. It's still all over. Yo, you damned if you do and you damned if you don't. There's no way around that one, man. She need to stop watching Joy Reid, man. There's no way around that, man. That one right there. No way around that one. That's the elephant in the room, man. And I'm not saying that you wouldn't do anything else. I'm just talking about that one thing. I'm only talking about that one thing. Like, nah, baby, we need to, baby, slow down. We moving too fast. We moving too fast. Yeah, it got to be tough eating food too, man. It got to be tough eating food, man. I know what. She better not kill nobody and eat something. She better not eat something at the scene of a murder, man. Can you imagine her eating something at the scene of a murder and then trying to deny it? I wasn't there. It's like, ma'am, look at this hamburger, ma'am, ma'am, you really expect us to believe this? Look at this hamburger, this bite out of this hamburger. And you really expect us to believe you wasn't there at the murder scene, man? Man, we were born that night, but we weren't born last night. Shit. God damn. Yeah, that is true though. For crabs, she probably do fuck up some crabs though, yeah. But only the legs, because you gotta be precise with the little crab with the crabs. Yeah, she probably slide that crab leg right across that joint. Holy shit, man. That joint long too. Pause. That tooth got sticking out at least 2 inches from that tooth sticking out 2 inches. That joint gonna Y'all ain't right. Y'all sitting here talking about this lady tooth, man. Y'all ain't right, man. Y'all are foul, man. Y'all sitting here. I can't believe y'all sitting here talking about this lady tooth, man. What's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all sitting here talking about this lady tooth, man. Yeah. 68% people say no. 68% say no. Y'all starting to come to y'all senses, man. Yo, you say she may be the sweet. All right, I'm gonna play the video, man. I'm gonna play the video. Hey, before I do play the video, everybody, open up another tab with OckNationNews.com, all one word, OckNationNews.com. Because after this story is over, I'm going to be shutting this down on YouTube and X, and we're going to be going to the website. Okay? I'm going to be shutting this down on YouTube and X, and we'll be going to the website, OckNationNews.com. I don't want y'all to. And listen, man, and that's the tooth, man. The tooth, the whole tooth, and nothing but the tooth. We going to Ock Nation News once this story is over. Okay? All right, let's see. You say she's sweet? You say she might be sweet? Let's go ahead and see, man.
It's the second break-in at this Everett & Jones store since July, and the company is no stranger to the early morning burglaries.
Our Broadway store just got burglarized.
That was just last month. And add all that to the 2 break-ins that happened in 2023, just as they celebrated 50 years in business, making them one of Oakland's oldest black-owned restaurants. Scenes just like the ones caught on surveillance video this time.
And breaking in and jumping over the counter and trying to see if we have money in our drawer, which we don't keep money. And they took it and threw it to the ground and just ran out.
A crime the owners have seen play out over and over like a very expensive broken record.
Getting costly. It's taken. We're having to cut hours because we're slow as it is, and so that last door, it cost us like a few $1,000s.
5 times since 2023, says co-owner Nina Moore, and it cost thousands of dollars in repairs each time. Customers are frustrated too.
But I hate that this store particularly has been hit. This is probably one of the most successful black restaurants we have in the Bay Area.
Right.
And to hear this is disheartening.
They say it's a sign of troubling times where too many people are in need and doing desperate things to survive.
They blamed it on Trump. They blamed this woman tooth on Trump, man. I mean, they blame the robbery on Trump. Listen to this. They blaming it on Trump.
They say it's a sign of troubling times where too many people are in need and doing desperate things to survive.
It's Trump's fault, yo. It's Trump's fault. Think about that, y'all. It's Trump's fault. That's crazy. They blame that shit on Trump. Think about that, man. They blame that shit on Trump, though. Wow.
Right.
And to hear this is disheartening.
They say it's a sign of troubling times where too many people are in need and doing desperate things to survive.
Half of these people out here hungry, you know, and they look for other meanings to survive.
A lack of opportunity, lack of jobs.
We did see
I hate these people, man. Press one. I fucking hate these people, man. I hate these people, man. Right. In a $40,000 car. All of them got on fucking 300 to $1,000 jackets. Them jackets nowadays that these youngins wear are all these young kids wearing $1,000 jackets and fucking $300 tennis shoes. All these jackets these guys got on is all designed. That's probably stolen too. Now the gear is probably stolen too, but yeah, they got it.
They say it's a sign of troubling times where too many people are in need and doing desperate things to survive.
Half of these people out here hungry, you know, and they look for other meanings to survive.
A lack of opportunity, lack of jobs.
We did see 4 Oakland police SUVs in the area this afternoon, but the owners say the police presence needs to continue through the night, every night. Through the night, every night.
Cause like he like shit. I'm good, baby. He said, "Nah, baby, I ain't gonna be able to do, man. I'm out of here." Cause he getting up out of here. He like, shit, I'm gonna come crack. He probably saw it from the street. Like, oh shit, let me go crack on that joint, man. Yeah, why'd they steal food? They steal some goddamn macaroni and cheese or some shit. Everybody, open up a tab with OckNationNews.com. We're going over there right now. I'm shutting this down right now. Go to OckNationNews.com to watch the rest of the stream. Go to OckNationNews.com right now to watch the rest of the stream. I've given you guys like an hour and a half warning, man. I'm giving you guys an hour and a half warning, man. I'm giving you guys an hour and a half warning, man. We going over to OckNationNews.com, man. You got an hour and a half warning, man.